iPro! All airsofters use it, all airsofters need it, so might as well talk about it. Eye protection is arguably the most important part of airsoft, if not the most important part of airsoft, because it's required at most fields. Even the staff members that aren't playing and photographers that aren't playing that don't use guns still need iPro. But why is iPro so important? Well, iPro is important for various different reasons. To protect your eyes from BBs, obviously, and if you're playing in a wooded area, it'll protect your eyes from sticks and things like that, while also upping your game in looks a lot of times. Not these, though. These are bad. So these are the cheapest iPro, and I have used a lot of the cheap stuff. And it does work, it gets the job done, which is good because airsofters with a tighter budget can still play airsoft while being allowed to play and playing safely. However, I would be willing to argue and often will argue that you should not stick with these. I would say you shouldn't. Because one, they fog very easily. The nose pads are not the most comfortable things, especially if you're wearing with a mesh mask. They aren't full seal, which could cause for some issues and rule breaking at certain fields. The earpieces are funky and uncomfortable, and they're overall just not a very good pair of glasses. I mean, they're overall not a very good experience. It kind of ruins the experience if you have bad glasses. Now, you could admittedly splurge and go for something, go for something a little bit more along the lines of these. These aren't full seal still, however, they are a lot more comfortable due to the rubber nose pads and the rubber earpieces. These fit a lot better and provide good sun protection, however, as well as eye protection, but again, not full seal, and they will fog a little bit easier. So I'm here to tell you guys about possibly the best airsoft eye protection in the game. So these are two different styles of the Pyramex Eye Force eye protection line. You have the larger goggles and the more low profile goggles, both of which have many pros and cons, both of which are very good options for airsoft. I've talked about these before in previous videos, and I believe that these are the best that you can get. So first we're going to talk about the larger ones, which is arguably what a lot of people are going to want to go for in a lot of cases. A lot of people prefer larger goggles. These larger goggles are incredibly comfortable with the adjustable strap, easily to don and off, even while wearing a helmet with the clasp in the back. They are very clearly full seal with this rubber pad. They are very comfortable to wear with the nose pad here. They work well with a mesh mask, and they are very large, provide very good protection, and they work wonderfully. The fog resistance is far better due to them being a dual pane system with an air channel between the panes of glass, so air can obviously get in between there, causing better temperature regulation, as well as these goggles being very easily compatible with an anti-fog unit. However, I do feel like they are not the best at it when it comes to the anti-fog capabilities without using a separate unit. I tend to lean more toward these. The more low profile ones are more comfortable for me. They fit better, and I like the tinted lens I have on these. They have the same dual pane system, and they are still full seal with a very comfortable nose rest area and pair well with a mesh mask. They also have an elastic strap with the clasp method. However, in the package they come with a attachable earpiece. Simply remove the strap and clip on the earpieces, and they have a small lanyard to wrap around your head to prevent the glasses from falling off, because you obviously don't want that while airsofting. Now, I personally prefer the elastic band, and the reason I prefer these mainly is the more low profile look of them and the way they feel on my face. I prefer the way these feel on my face. They feel more, they're more closely related to actual sunglasses in the form of fit. And like I said, I like the tinted lens, and the anti-fog capabilities are far better on these than on the big ones, at least in my opinion. The low-profile ones feature a foam pad in here for the full seal with a gel layer over top of the foam to prevent sweat from sticking and ponding up in your goggles. It also has pretty good airflow due to it being foam as well as having various air channels in it, and it's just overall a really nice experience for airsoft. Now you may be asking, for these goggles that are this good, how much are you going to be paying? Well, for these you're going to be paying around $17 to $20 on Amazon, and for these about 25 to 30. It does depend on the lens type. You can get them both in various different lenses. You can also purchase them off of Novrich.com, as Novrich prefers these goggles to any he's ever used. These are his favorite, and Silo Airsoft likes the low profile ones, more similar to how I do. And you can actually purchase these off of both Novrich and Silo Airsoft's website for a little bit more money, because obviously they need to make some off of it. But these off of Amazon are very competitively priced, especially for how good they are. Like I said, I've never used better goggles or glasses for airsoft, and these are just really, they're some of the best stuff out there. I would recommend them to anyone and everyone, because whether you're a veteran or just a beginner, if you want to use anti-fog, I mean, whether you're a veteran or a beginner, obviously you're going to have different tastes, but I definitely feel like everyone should see what good quality you can get for such little money when it comes to those glasses. Now, you may be thinking, dude, that's like $20 for a pair of glasses I could be spending on my primary build. And now I get it. I get wanting to save money, but eye protection is the worst place to do it, because it will ruin your overall play experience and could be dangerous for your eyes, depending on which area you cheap out in, whether that's quality or the other quality, because there's two different qualities of glasses you can get. You can get good quality protection glasses or good quality overall glasses. I choose to opt for the good quality overall ones with good protection, good comfort, and good anti-fog capabilities. If your glasses are constantly fogging and you're having to take them off and therefore endanger your eyes to clean them, or having to constantly call yourself out of a game because you need to go clean your glasses because they're fogging, it's going to ruin your experience. So my recommendation would be spend a little bit more on the eye protection. It will be 100% worth it, and I guarantee you will not be disappointed with PureMax iForce goggles. I am not sponsored, by the way. And with that, I hope you guys really enjoyed. If you are interested in purchasing either of the glasses, I will leave a link down in the description. Again, I'm not sponsored, but I just recommend these glasses and goggles to anyone and everyone trying to get into the sport, or that's already in the sport looking for some better glasses. So I will leave the links down in the description for both of these. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to hit that like button. If you want to see more videos and would like to help out the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys. I will see you in the next one.